Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my first update to 50 Shades of Brown. Jessica, Amanda, and Cece created this Pantastic Ladies collab a few years ago as 50 Shades of Pink, and this year, for the 5th year of the project, the Pantastic Ladies have voted that the color is brown. So in the intro, I brought in 50 products that are in some way brown, and I'm not going to go through all of them in this update. I'm just going to go through the ones I've used. That said, there are 23 of those, so this is going to be a longer video. Make sure you have your water or tea or whatever you're drinking, and I'll go ahead and start. Of my 50 brown items, 7 of them are body care, and I have used 3 of those. The first is this Tree Hut Tropic Glow Firming Sugar Scrub. I'm understanding why people like these so much. I had never used a Tree Hut Sugar Scrub before, and I like the consistency of this. It's sticky in that it will kind of adhere to your skin well enough for you to use it to scrub, which is great because some of the ones I've tried just kind of like fall away and get washed down the drain, and it's a waste of money. But this one you can actually use to scrub. The first time I used it, I was a little bit harsh with the scrubbing, and now that I've learned to be a little bit more gentle, I am enjoying this. The scent is okay. Tree Hut probably makes one that I like better, but this one is fine. I have used it 3 times, and it looks like that now. My goal is to finish it. I do just use this on my legs, so this is going to be a long haul. I knew that. That's okay, and I'm going to keep working on it. To accompany the sugar scrub, I have the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Moisturizing Shave Oil. I had never used this before the project either. You can see I'm right there, right at the top of the label now, and I like this. So my whole life have been using just those like cheap spray foams for shaving that I would buy at the grocery store, and this last year I've been experimenting with different types of creams. I like this whole lot better than the grocery store stuff. Again, the scent is okay, but I really like the shave oil better than the foam, and I'm probably going to repurchase this in a different scent. I've already made up my mind, and I'm going to keep working to finish this one for this project. Closing out the body care section, I have this Sun Bum Premium Moisturizing Sunscreen Lotion in SPF 30. My goal is to finish it. It's just a little 1-ounce size. It has been pretty rainy here over the last month, so I haven't been outside a whole lot. This I only use on my body. I use something else on my face, and I would put this like on my chest area or shoulders or the back of my neck whenever I have my hair in a ponytail when I go to walk my dog. That's only happened about twice in the last month with all the rain and the mud, but I am going to work on finishing this, and I'm sure this will be done definitely by the end of summer. I'm not worried about finishing it, and that's what I'm going to do at some point, but I have in fact started. I also have 7 hair care products that are brown in this project. I used 2 of them the last month. The first is this Wella Professionals Fusion Shampoo. I have used this 3 times in the last month, and I have not finished it. I can actually use this 1 more time, so this is going to go back in my shower. It will absolutely be done for update number 2. I do like it. I don't think it's amazing in any way, but I enjoy it, and this is actually less expensive than the shampoo I've been using, so I might purchase it. But I do like the way this smells too. I don't really know how to identify the scent that it has, but it is nice. It's a light scent. It's not overpowering, and I do like the shampoo. The other hair care item that I've used is the Wella Professionals Fusion Mask to accompany the shampoo, and again, I've used this 3 times. I can use it 1 more. So this isn't quite done yet either. It's going to go in my shower, and this will also be a guaranteed empty for the next time. And I like the mask too. I actually think as a shampoo, I like the shampoo better. I'm not sure the mask is honestly all that great, but I'll use it. It's fine. I have 10 skincare products in this project. I've used 5 of them in the last month. The first I'll tell you about is the True Botanicals Ginger Turmeric Cleansing Balm. It's supposed to be calming in some way. It's in a little brown jar like this. It's just a sample, and there's what's left of it. The product is bright yellow, and I have used this 10 times so far. I'm sure I can probably have this done by the next update too. And I don't particularly care for it. So it has a very oily texture. It does work. I just don't care for the texture of it. It doesn't have a scent to speak of, which is fine. But I wouldn't buy this one, but I'll finish it up. Then I have the Creme Shop Be Juicy Skin Animated Corgi Face Mask. There it is right there. I did use this. It's empty. And this was, in fact, very juicy. I know some people don't like that, but I do. So I used the mask, and once I was done with the 15 minutes that I had it on my face, there was still plenty of serum resting on my face and plenty still in the mask. So I took the mask and I rubbed it on my body, and I threw that away. There was still serum left in this pouch, so I left this by my bathroom sink, and for the next 6 nights, I use the remaining serum just on my face as a face serum at night. So this is a single use item, but I essentially got 7 uses out of it because I was able to use it 7 different days on my face. So I absolutely would buy this again. My skin did enjoy that serum for this straight week. So I know some people don't like these, but I would absolutely buy this again. Then I have these CosRx Master Patch Intensive Treatments. They're acne stickers. You put them on a blemish and it's supposed to help them heal faster. And it does that. I really got to put it through the paces this month. I have used 5 of the 18 patches, and that's more than I would typically go through in a month, but I made a mistake. I had a night cream that had retinol in it that I had a sample of, and I used that night cream, and once I finished it, my skin threw a tantrum. It took to the retinol very well. It did not like having the retinol taken away. So I broke out horribly. Like, I haven't broken out that bad in years, and so I got to use several of these due to that particular mishap. I won't be making that mistake again. I would buy retinol products in the future, but I would have to stay on them and not do the stop and start thing. But I will continue using these patches as necessary. Then I have this Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. Anything by Bobbi Brown has the word brown in the name, and therefore it counts for this project. And I started using this at the very beginning of this project. I hadn't used it before. There it is now. It was full to the tippy top, and I've made a little bit of a dent in it. This is going to last a long time, and for $64, it absolutely should. So I don't mind that this is going to be in here for several months. I do like this eye cream. I'm not convinced it's really worth $64, but I will keep using it since I have it, and I do like it. The last skincare item I used this month was this Hurrah Coconut Lip Balm. It's got brown label on it. And I have this in my gym bag right now, so I'm only using it when I go to the gym. And I didn't get to use it as much as I normally would. I was out of commission for about a week and a half with a foot injury, and therefore not going to the gym and not using this lip balm. There is still a lot of product in here. It's probably going to take me the whole year to finish. At some point I might move it into my purse so it moves faster. But right now it's living in my gym bag and just getting some use. And I'm going to keep using it until this is gone. I have 4 items in the fragrance category for this project, and I've used 2 of them this month. The first is this Ulta Beauty Energize Essential Oil Blend. As you can see, it's got a roller ball on there, so it is meant to be applied to your skin. I've used this twice. I don't particularly care for the scent. This is a blend of sweet almond, bergamot, lemon, mandarin orange, and orange oils, and you can really smell the peel part of the extract in this. So it does have that bitter scent the way citrus peel has as opposed to the fruit itself. I don't particularly care for it. I've only used it twice, so I can't really say if I think it's energizing or not yet. I'll keep using it and let you know, and I'll figure out a way that I like to use this. The other fragrance item I used is this Respire Wellness Essence in Sweet Orange Cedarwood. There was barely anything left in this. It was a gimme product, and I put this in my bathtub with a bath bomb that didn't really have any fragrance to it, and it is now gone. So there's nothing left in here, and this is now my second empty for the month. I have 3 nail products in this project, and I've used one of them. It's the Essie Expressi Quick Dry Nail Polish in the shade Cold Brew Crew. My goal is to use it 5 times. I've used it once. It's on my toenails right now. So this is more of a fall color, but I figured I'd just get the 1 use on it, and I have. So I have 4 more to go on this one. And then I have 19 makeup products in this project. I have used 10 of those. The first of which is this Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer. You can see where I started and where I'm at now. I am trying to finish this. I've used it 10 times in the last month. This did technically expire in October of last year. It has SPF in it. I'm not counting on the SPF. It'll be all right. It is getting a little bit greasier than it used to be though, so I do want to finish it. And I really like the formula of this generally when it's new. And I wish that there were more shades because mine is the second lightest shade. The lightest one was too light for me. This one's a little bit dark for me right now. It matches me better when I have a tan. I just wish there was a bit more shade selection in this. But I'm going to keep working on finish it, and I'm hoping to finish it by the end of summer. Then I'm using my Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation in the shade 115C. That line's where I started. I've used it twice. My goal is to use it 50 times. I can't really make a new mark, so I'm not going to try. And we'll keep working on this. I use this more often in the winter. The 2 times I've used it to mix with a foundation that's too dark for me. so I'm going to keep using this one. It'll get out eventually. I'll use it more later in the year. I have this Mented Skin Silk loose powder in the shade Light Tan. The lightest shade of tan counts as brown. And this really clings to the sides, so I can't mark it, unfortunately. My goal is to use it 50 times, and so far I've used it 5 times. So I am using this. I tend to not use quite as much powder in the spring and summer, which is kind of weird because most people are the opposite, but I will get the 50 uses on this eventually. I'm not particularly worried. Also in this project, I have the True and Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer and base. It's in the shade Dark Nude. It is darker than my skin, so I can't use it all the time. It's just with certain looks. I have the goal of using this 50 times, and so far I've used it 6 times. So I'm still working on this one. I'll get my uses on it. As a primer, it works just fine. I do like it. I bought the wrong shade, but that's okay. I can still get use out of it, and I'm going to keep doing that through this project. I have this little sample of the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 4. My goal is to finish this sample, which is easier said than done for me because I usually just skip the whole brow step, left up to me anyway. But I have several brow products, so I should probably use them. I am still working on this one. The shade matches me pretty well. I honestly just don't think brow products in general add much for me. I have pretty full brows as they are. Don't look too close, I'm due to get them waxed. And I'm going to keep working on this one. I used it 11 times in the last month, which might be a personal record for me. 11 uses on a brow product in a month is a lot. 2 of my items are from the same palette. It's the Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette. There are 2 browns in here. One of them is the shade Ohana up here. It's a very dark brown. I have a goal of hitting pan, and so far I have used it 5 times. There is no pan. There is some hard pan, but I do have a little dip around where that hard pan is, and I'm going to keep working to hit pan on it. This is the black shape of this palette, so it's not an expensive palette. The shades aren't, you know, amazing quality, but most of them are pretty decent. That one doesn't blend all that well, so you would think that would be a great outer corner shade, and I do use it that way, but it is difficult to work with. What it does do pretty well is it will work as a shadow liner, and it also makes a pretty good base for a shimmer. So if you want a smoky look, you would put that down first and a shimmer on top. It does that pretty well, but I will keep trying to hit pan on it. The second brown is this shade down here called Bungalow. It already had pan. My goal was to use it 25 times, and I've used that one 5 times as well, so I have 20 uses to go on it. Next is this Tarte Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer. It's in the shade Hotel Heiress, which is too dark for me. I got this as a gift with purchase. I didn't pick the shade, and that's what it looks like. My goal is to use it 50 times, and so far I've used it 11 times. So I have a really nice start on this. I have to use a very light hand since it is a little dark for my skin tone. I do also sometimes use this as an eyeshadow, and this does smell nice also. So I will keep using this bronzer. I would potentially buy this in the correct shade for me. I might go with the Park Avenue Princess over this if I were to buy it, but I will keep using it for this project. I have this extremely old Maybelline Great Wear lip liner in the shade Toast. It is a warm brown. So this is very old. I actually didn't buy this. I got this from my mom, and she never really wears makeup, so she'd never used it. She gave it to me. It smelled fine. It looked fine. So I started using it, and it performs okay. So I have used this twice in the last month. My goal is to finish this. This is the type of liner that doesn't roll back down. So I have no idea how much is left in it. It's just going to be a surprise if I finish it in this project or not. So we'll get to experience that together. And the last product I have in this project is this Peri Pura lip tint. It is in the shade Fruity Orange. I looked up what it was, I found it. And so her hair is brown though, so it counts for this project. My goal is to use it 50 times. I have used it twice, that's what's left in here. I don't know that I'm going to finish it for this project, but I will get my 50 uses, and I have a little bit of a start on it. I'll hope to pick up my uses, especially since this is more of a spring and summer shade for me. But 2 so far with a goal of 50. So there's my update. In the intro I said that for the first update I wanted to get 1 empty. I did in fact get 2. I did get the sheet mask I thought I'd get, and also this oil. So those are both out, and I am down to 48 shades of brown. For next time I should get at least 3. I should get the Wella Professional shampoo and conditioner. Those are just 1 use left each. That should be easy. And also this True Botanicals cleansing balm. There's not a whole lot left in there. I should get that finished off in a month. And so I should have at least 3 next time. We'll get to see if I have more. I'll see you in a month. Good luck with your projects, and see you later. Bye.